Welcome to Coffee Break, a moment of cinema. Today's film is simply our starting point. Instead of reviewing just one movie, let's explore a bigger question. Why have violent thrillers remained so popular for so many years? Crime stories, action films, war movies, and psychological thrillers continue to attract audiences around the world. Open almost any streaming service, and you'll find page after page of stories built around conflict, danger, revenge, and survival. What keeps us watching? Is it the suspense, the emotional intensity, or the chance to experience extraordinary situations from a place of complete safety? Today, we'll take a closer look at why violent thrillers continue to capture our imagination and what they reveal about the art of filmmaking. But violent thrillers are about more than violence. At their very best, they explore human nature. They ask difficult questions. How far would we go to protect the people we love? What happens when fear replaces reason? And how easily can an ordinary person be pushed beyond their limits? The violence itself is rarely the real story. More often, it is the pressure, the choices, and the consequences that make these films truly memorable. Perhaps that is why the genre continues to evolve. Different countries, different cultures, and different filmmakers tell these stories in their own unique way. Yet the central question always remains the same. How do people respond when everything they value is suddenly at risk? Every memorable thriller is built on the same foundation. Not violence, but tension. The greatest filmmakers know that what we don't see is often more powerful than what we do. A quiet moment, a distant sound, an empty road, or a single glance can create more suspense than an explosion or a gunfight. The best thrillers keep the audience asking questions. What happens next? Who can be trusted? And how much danger is still waiting just beyond the next scene? That is the art of building suspense. It invites us to imagine what might happen before it ever does. And perhaps that is the reason why the greatest thrillers stay with us long after the credits have rolled. Throughout the history of cinema, certain thrillers have stood the test of time, not because of bigger explosions or greater violence, but because they mastered the art of suspense. Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho changed the thriller forever. It proved that fear could be created just as much by suggestion as by what appeared on the screen. Years later, The Silence of the Lambs showed how psychological tension could be just as powerful as physical danger. Films such as Seven combined mystery, crime, and unforgettable atmosphere, creating stories that audiences still discuss today. More recently, No Country for Old Men reminded us that silence, patience, and uncertainty can be far more unsettling than constant action. Every generation discovers its own great thrillers, but the finest examples all share one thing. They keep us thinking long after the film has ended. Perhaps that is the true mark of a great thriller. So where do thrillers go from here? Technology continues to change the way stories are told. Artificial intelligence, digital surveillance, cybercrime, and social media have all become part of modern thrillers. Yet one thing is unlikely to change. The greatest thrillers have never depended on technology alone. They depend on believable characters, difficult choices, and the uncertainty of what comes next. Every generation brings new fears and new challenges, but the strongest thrillers continue to ask the same timeless questions. Who can we trust? What would we sacrifice to protect those we love? And what happens when ordinary people are pushed beyond their limits? As long as people continue to fear, to hope, and to fight for what matters most, the thriller will continue to evolve. Its settings may change, its technology may change, its pace may change, but its purpose will remain the same: to keep us thinking, to keep us guessing, and above all, to remind us that the greatest suspense has always existed inside the human mind. Thank you for joining me for this coffee break. Until next time,